Hey everyone, this is Dr. Joan with Hey, I Am Listening. And we are here today with Jeanine Capron. She's an entrepreneur. She is an accountant by profession. She is wife of Ian Capron and two lovely children, Asia and London Sky. She was born in St. Vincent, migrated eventually to the Bahamas, and has been a resident of Canada in the last 4 years. Jeanine, it is so good to have you here with me. Thank you for coming on board.
It's my pleasure, Dr. Joan. Thanks for having me.
You are welcome. So, Jeanine, tell me, what are you passionate about? What drives you to get out of bed every morning?
So, first and foremost, my commitment to God, because I do believe that my life is a gift.
Yes.
And it's my way of honoring Him by showing up every day. And then my commitment to my family, mainly my daughters, who I believe are looking at me for an example. So that pushes me to get out and get going every day.
Lovely. I love it. So you named them Asia and London Sky. Tell me about London Sky. Where did the idea of London Sky come from?
So I love to travel. One of my favorite things to do. In fact, it's one of the favorite things of my family to do. And we already had Asia, so we needed another place name. And London was the name that we both liked. And then I just wanted something to go along with London. And Sky just seemed like the perfect combination. Especially that's where I look for my help, right? I look up. So it just embraced what she meant to me at that time.
Lovely. So the looking up. So, we're talking on this show about the builders in our community, those who have been born for a purpose. We're 462 years in what I call mental, physical, sometimes, and then spiritual captivity, right? And I believe as a people, we're coming out of that, but there's some people who have a part to play in ensuring that the enslavement just doesn't transition into something else, right? So I love the London and the fact that, you're stretching yourself out, into all of the different continents, but also that you're looking to the sky. So it kind of gives me the sense that you're a pretty hopeful person. Are you?
Yes, I am.
All right. So hopeful people often have a lot of struggles as well, because you have to overcome and come into that place of, the hope and consistently sitting in the hope. So talk to me about what the biggest struggle in your life is right now, and that place that you're going to step into, all the hope once you overcome it.
Well, so I've been dealt some really tough hands in life from childhood. Both my parents migrated when I was very young, and I was raised by friends and family, and I still maintained a relationship with my parents, but that in itself was a trauma that I had to deal with. And then I endured, coming face to face with death, losing my best friend, then losing my son. So I've had some pretty tough experiences in life. And right now I am just on the journey to, heal and to forgive and to be able to be my best self. Because unless I heal myself, I can't show up as my best self. So that's where I'm at right now.
Absolutely. So the leaving, it shows up in so many different ways, right? Yeah. So you talked about your parents leaving, and then having to grow up with folks who, were they family members or were they more community members?
Some were friends, like church family, and some were actual biological family.
Okay. And so the leaving in the early years is such a dominant theme for all of us in the Afro-Caribbean Black community, right? It's like people always seem to be leaving us, And so how did you deal with the leaving?
Well, I don't think I really dealt with it. I'm probably just dealing with it now.